Well, it's day 3 of being snowed inside my house in Texas. And supposed to be at work today, but they called it off, which is great. But I have basically been living in a state of hedonistic ecstasy for 2 days, doing all the cozy hobbies and reading and all that. And if I don't actually get something done today, future me is going to hate present me. So, what I decided this morning when I was doing my morning pages is that I'm just going to pretend like it's a real work day. So, I'm going to get dressed, but like casual Friday dress. I'm not going to put on like a dress and a skirt and all that because let's get serious. I've been kind of in a little bit of a mental funk. I haven't been sad or like depressed or anything. It's been a good couple of days. I've been enjoying myself. But it's just, your third day of being inside and being cold. You kind of start to get a little bit brain numb. So I have been, I don't know, I don't think you can see, I have been wearing these fuzzy snowflake pajamas since Saturday night. It is currently Monday morning. So I think I probably need to take a quick shower. I think I might put on a little bit of makeup, brush my hair. That would be cool. And then we'll see what I can get done as far as resetting my house, which I normally do on Saturday, but it's Monday. And I'll show you guys in a few minutes what we're working with currently after 2 days of basically couch rotting. I have never in my entire life attempted to film any kind of get ready with me video, but I hope I'm doing it right. I don't know. It definitely doesn't look the same as other people's, but whatever. I wasn't gonna put my contacts in today, but I think I am. I feel like I still look pretty old. I did take my shower, brush my teeth, floss, did all that stuff. So I'm gonna put my contacts in, and then I'm gonna do some skincare. Okay, now my super serious skincare routine. I have a really, really dry skin. You can see it's like red and it starts peeling off in the winter because it's so dry. You can see up there, there's a red patch. Um, and I'm supposed to use face oil on it, but face oil is really expensive and I don't think it really does that much. So this is just like baby oil. It's $2 for a giant bottle, and I put it in a spray bottle just to make it easier to get out. And so I'm just gonna rub some baby oil on my face to hydrate it. It seems to work really well, and I like it. It kind of makes my makeup also like lay more evenly, I think. So yes, I went in with my Great Value Walmart brand baby oil, and then I'm going to go into the problem areas with my Eucerin eczema cream, which is here in my eyebrows, here in my hairline, which makes no sense, but sure, here and here, and around my nose. And that's it. That's my skincare. That's how I look like this at 45, which I don't know if that's good or not. Whew. So, actual makeup. now to do something with this insane. Well, it's probably not that insane. My hair, which is looking a little bog witchy, so that's nice. It's good to stay on brand. I do a little dry shampoo. I bought this one off of Amazon a while back, and I don't think it's as good as the Walmart brand one that I normally buy. It's like makes your hair way more white than that one does. And I already have like some gray roots coming in, so that doesn't really help. But dry shampoo is expensive, and therefore I'm still gonna use it till it runs out. See, now I'm struggling to figure out what is dry shampoo and what's just what my hair looks like now. Hey, now that actually looks pretty decent. I'll put up a before and after right here because yeah, now I look like this. This is a new shirt. Well, it's new to me. I thrifted it, even though I put myself like on a thrifting ban. But I saw this while I was there with my grandma, and I love the little embroidery and stuff. So it is what it is. I bought it. It was $6. So. So after opening the blinds and the door, I immediately changed all of my plans and decided that I needed to go for a walk. I haven't been outside in a couple of days, and I think getting some sunshine would really help to brighten my mood. So instead of putting on those pink Converse, well, knockoff Converse, I'm putting on my boots. It's 25 degrees outside, feels like 32, but there's no wind, and the sun seems especially warm. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. But maybe a snow day reset day is about more than just cleaning house. Maybe it's also about scrubbing the cobwebs out of your mind. I never normally walk down here to this part of our property because, frankly, I'm terrified of snakes, and there's a creek right over there, and therefore the snakes really like to be here. So I've heard that when my uncle is mowing this part of the property that he can see the snakes like running away from the tractor. And I find that completely horrifying. But I feel like since the ground is frozen and it's super cold, that I'm probably pretty snake, pretty snake, pretty safe from our slippery friends. So I'm gonna walk down here for the first time in maybe ever, actually. Well, since I was a small child, could be fun. It's really quiet. There's barely any traffic noise, which is rare because now there's a wasn't like this when I was younger, but now there's a really busy highway right on the other side of those trees. But it doesn't seem like many people are out today. I can actually hear like the birds chirping, and the sun is pretty warm. I'm glad I didn't bring the scarf. I think it would have got on my nerves, but yeah, it's been about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna continue enjoying my walk. I just finished this book called Forest Bathing by Dr. King Lee from Japan. And it talks about how spending time in the trees can literally like improve your mental and physical health. And this is definitely not a forest, but I do have a few trees out here. And I think it would be cool to maybe just spend some time walking around just these few little trees and contemplate the glory of nature. I've also seen some really interesting things as far as like the way that the ice is going and whatnot, and like the way it's growing around things. I think I'm gonna have to go back in the house in a minute and get my real camera, like my Nikon camera, see if I can grab some cool shots. If so, I'll post them in this video. I just got back from my walk, which ended up being about 35 minutes. It was great. It wasn't even that cold outside, really. I mean, there was no wind and the sun was shining, so it was fine. My feet didn't even get cold, which was shocking. But I think to celebrate being a person who gets off the couch and goes for walks, I'm going to make a cup of tea. And while the tea is brewing, I'm going to walk around and show you what I need to reset in the house. So yeah. So the tea that I'm going to make is this creme brulee green tea. I hope that's focusing. Um, which I bought at the Spice and Tea Exchange when I was in Portland a couple weeks ago, and for my birthday vacation. And this is a loose tea. I'm going to strain it in this little guy I got a few years ago. I thought it was just a leaf. They come in different colors though. And after I thought about it a while, I was like, I think this is supposed to be one of the guys from Pikmin, if you've ever played that game. I actually have it on my Switch, but I don't think I've played it since I got it. Maybe that's a cozy hobby unlocked for tomorrow. Or maybe today if I finish all my stuff. But it's silicone, it's really cute. It comes with this little thing you can put it on after you're done. If you're ever in Portland, this Spice and Tea Exchange, this creme brulee green tea, it's like caramely and delicious. This one does have caffeine. I have another one. Let me grab it. I also got this dragon fruit fusion blend. Mm, it smells so good. This one does not have caffeine. I will say, these were kind of expensive. This was $15.95, and this was $14.95. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess it's gonna end up being about $1 per cup for this tea. Uh, but it is probably the best tea I've ever had. So I don't think it's going to be my everyday tea just because of the price, but when I run out of this, I will be phoning them and doing a phone order. Mm. All right, I'm gonna let that steep for 3 or 4 minutes, and while I'm doing that, or while that's doing that, I'm not really doing anything. I'm gonna show you the mayhem that I need to take care of today, so that I don't hate myself when I have to go back to work. All right, in the kitchen. Stove is relatively clean. I need to put all these away and wash all these, which is a lot. This is here as a reminder that I need to water my plants as well. This milk is a whole situation. Apparently, when I picked up my grocery order, there was a crack in the bottom of the milk and it leaked all in my fridge and it sucked itself into that shape. So, that is another thing that I need to deal with. I need to put away all these clothes I washed last week and wash the new ones. I desperately need to vacuum. There's little cat hair everywhere. All right. This is the cocoon where I've been rotting for a couple of days. I mean, rotting in the best way though. So I'm going to wash these blankets today, put that back on my bed. This cat hair situation, I'm going to talk about in a minute. Freaking out of control. I got to do something about that. Also, over here, eek. Here's my shoe collection by the door. These were the ones I was just wearing, so those need to stay there and dry. The galoshes are probably dry. I can put those up. I can put some of that up. That's all actually okay. The bed needs to be made, and I have uh 1, 2, 3, 4 random pairs of fuzzy socks that also need to be washed. The bathroom I pretty much cleaned right after I did my makeup routine. I let the toilet marinate in toilet cleaner while I was doing that. So yeah, that's all clean. I might change out that toilet paper roll if I'm feeling super spicy, but it's unlikely. This is all the cozy hobby stuff that I've been doing the last few days. There's a book I was kind of perusing while watching YouTubes. The paint by number I was doing. A commonplace book I'm starting. This is a thing I borrowed from my grandmother, which is supposed to get the cat hair off the pillows. I'll try that out for you in a minute. This is a birthday gift from my friend Jennifer. She made it for me. I'm gonna put it in my car. I think I'll do a whole video about kind of trying to cozy up my car a little bit, do a little hygge experience. It's all my winter accessories I've been wearing the last couple of days. My camera I just used. Some books I checked out from the library. The forest bathing book I was talking about that I just finished. But I'm going to journal about this, so that's why it's still out. This is a puzzle I was going to do like yesterday or the day before. So my puzzle board out and everything. And then the whole puzzling thing just seemed overwhelming. This is actually clean. Yay! But I feel like I need to put like a centerpiece on it. All right. After that little tour around the house, I feel like the situation is a little bit more dire than I first anticipated. I'm gonna light this little candle to perhaps spark some energy in myself now that I've completely overwhelmed myself. So realistically, I don't think all of that stuff is gonna get done today. So I think I'm gonna write down a few things that I actually am going to try to get done today. If I get the other things done, that's just a bonus. That will be amazing. But I don't want to say I'm going to do everything and then not do it and feel like a complete failure. That is not a thing I want to do. This needs to go over there. This is my morning pages journal, which I already wrote in this morning, but I'm going to add to that just the couple of things that, so I got a bunch of space left. Apparently I didn't have much to say today. I'm gonna go ahead and just write down a to-do list of the things that I for sure want to get done, to kind of focus and then not just spiral and walk around in a circle and end up doing nothing. So, for sure, I want to wash my clothes. So, I'm going to write down the laundry. I for sure want to wash the couch blankets as well. I want to take care of the cat hair situation. I want to vacuum, do the dishes because that was gross. And what was the other thing I wanted to do? Laundry, wash the couch blankets, cat hair, vacuum, dishes. I'm gonna make my bed because that's an easy win. Make bed and clean all of that stuff off my kitchen island because that looks like a hoarder's nightmare to me. So kitchen island. I feel like all this stuff that's in the office can be done a different day, and all the little projects like gluing magnets and stuff. I don't think that that's gonna bring enough joy to my life to justify spending 5 hours cleaning my house today. The little piece of match or something floating around. So I'm gonna finish my tea, and then I'm gonna get started.
quite a bit of backlash for her inability to emote in the recent season as a result of her Botox and lip filler. And I do want to say that people are being.
Do you see this guy? This is Paul. This is my grandma's cat, but he's recovering from a little procedure. And so he's convalescing here until he's all better because she has two dogs that probably won't let him rest. And I have Soul, my orange cat that you've seen a lot, but they're like best friends now. But Paul here has the longest hair I've ever seen on a cat, like in person. It's crazy. He has like this little mat hair too, which I guess I'm gonna have to try to cut it out. I don't know. His hair is so long. But anyway, this guy is the reason that my house is now completely covered in cat fur. So, yay. But we love Paul, and he's a very sweet little cat, as you can see. So, we do what we do. Yeah, you're right. That's completely disgusting. But what is not disgusting is this amazing roller that gets all the cat hair off. I'm gonna hype this thing up. This is not sponsored, obviously. People with 7 followers don't get sponsorships, but I just think it's a really great tool. It makes short work of it. I used to use those like sticky lint rollers, and I would go through 10 sheets of sticky paper trying to get all of this stuff off. And this thing is kind of magical, I think, anyway. And then it traps all the hair in the back. It like cleans itself, especially if you use it right, which I'm not doing. You should go back and forth, not in one direction, and then it won't like stick on there like that. But you open it and it's disgusting. I'm gonna link this down in the description in case you want to grab one for yourself. right, well, almost all of my chores are done. I finished the dishes. This is the bulk of the laundry. Um, I did clean the master bathroom earlier. I think I saw that already when after I got done doing my makeup. So, all I have left to do is vacuum, put these clothes away, and then when my blankets come out of the dryer, I can put them back on the couch. And because I was such a good girl today and I was so productive, although, yeah, I did watch YouTubes and play a dumb game on my phone for about an hour because I started getting in a slump and I felt like I needed to check out for a few minutes. But other than that, I've been really productive today. I'm happy with that. My work has also been canceled for tomorrow because it never got above freezing today to melt off the stuff from the roads. So that means tomorrow I can do as many little organizing things and cozy hobbies as I want without having to feel any guilt or anxiety about the house, which I am supremely excited about. So I might work on those bookshelves tomorrow and moving the DVDs. I kind of want to make a video about building a cozy library of like DVDs, books, like physical media, because I quit basically all of my streaming apps except Spotify and Audible. So I'm thinking about doing a video about that. If that's something you would like to see and would like to know my thoughts on why the 90s, when I was a teenager, and the early 2000s were superior in many ways. So I'm going to finish this and off camera because it's not the most exciting thing in the world. And I will be back with the big reveal. So.